Struggling to lose weight, how is your gut health? Well, if it's not where it should be, these are my great gut health tips for weight loss specifically, and getting that gut moving and working the way that it should to actually digest and absorb your food so that it's not turning into fat. Now, some of the most common symptoms of having poor gut health and not the healthy bowel movements, which is of course the gold standard, is your S-shaped dark sinking poop. I hate to talk about it, but I got to. When we're talking about gut health, this is what you're aiming for. And some of those symptoms of that gut not being where it should be in terms of good health include gas, of course, bloating, and that distended abdomen, a lot of fatigue. So you're not getting energy from your meals. You're actually feeling tired after you eat. You could hear a lot of gurgling sounds in the digestive tract as well. You could have slow stools and the constipation. So whether your stools look like this, which I call the meatball type of poop, or maybe it is the little rabbit pellets because of that constipation and the stool has too much of the water extracted, and that's why it looks like this. It could be this as well, and difficult to pass large stools because of that constipation. But you could have diarrhea as well, and that would be, again, another symptom of and a sign of your gut health not being where it should be. Skin rashes as well are related to your gut health. So whether it's the eczema, it could be the psoriasis, the itchy, dry skin, and acne breakouts related to what's going on with your gut health as well. And some of the most common causes of poor gut health, of course, include an unhealthy diet. So maybe you're eating a lot of the wrong foods, especially the polyunsaturated fatty acids. So things like canola oil, vegetable oil, which are very inflammatory for your skin, but for your gut as well. Gluten and a lot of grains can be the culprits for poor gut health if you're sensitive and you've got a lot of inflammation happening there. And sugar. So if you're overdoing it with the sweets, with the carbs in general, anything that has sugar and it's hidden in so many different foods, this could be a problem as well. But I just want to put this out there. It's not always about the food when we're talking about gut health. Some of it can be, and most times there is an environmental component as well. And what do I mean by environment? Well, I'm talking about what is in our environment. What do we need to pay attention to? Non-native EMFs, so man-made EMFs, so things like Wi-Fi, cell phone towers, our cell phone signal, as well as anything that's plugged in basically can have this electrical field and radiation around it that is very detrimental to our health. Blue light as well. So I'm not talking about blue lights. I'm talking about all of our devices, and artificial lighting tends to be higher in the spectrum of that blue, which is not great for our health and can cause our blood glucose levels to rise. Not great for our eyes, not great for our circadian rhythms, and of course not great for our hormones as well. So this can be related to how your microbiome is actually functioning or not functioning on your behalf for proper digestion, and can be related to not being able to lose that weight. Also not being grounded. So when you are walking around with your rubber-soled shoes all day, you're not grounded, you're not connected to earth, and that means now, unfortunately, that those EMFs and some of those environmental things that are having a negative effect on your health in decreasing the amount of electrons that you've got flowing through you for that electrical signaling, this is not going to be optimized. So my tips here, of course, is number one, make sure that you're increasing your electrons that you're getting from the earth. And how do we do that? Well, we want to get out with bare feet and your skin on the earth for your grounding. Really, really important. You also want to see that early morning sunlight in your eyes, on your skin, and especially on your abdomen. So lift up your shirt, expose your abdomen. This will entrain your microbiome for better digestion and for better gut health, and will help with the weight loss. As well as if you are using a lot of electronics, so whether that's your computer, your keyboard, make sure everything is wired in. So wired into the internet. Try not to use Wi-Fi whenever you can help it. That goes for your phone as well. Put your phone on airplane mode whenever you can. Really, really important to decrease that signal, and of course those non-native EMFs, because that'll have a negative impact on your gut health and can lead to your inability for that weight loss. So for more tips on how to heal your gut, please check out my video, 9 tips how to fix leaky gut syndrome. I'll see you there.